JewishHistory.org presents Rabbi Beryl Wine's 5,000 Years of Jewish History. One video clip at a time. Clip number 7. Jacob and his family descend to Egypt.
Today's episode deals with Jacob and his family leaving the land of Canaan and settling in the land of Egypt. They do so at the invitation of the Pharaoh. They do so at the protection of their own brother Joseph, who has risen to become the viceroy in Egypt. They settle in Egypt. They're very small in number. They're only 70 to begin with, but it's a nation that will grow into millions. Now they settle in the land of Goshen, which is very fertile. They're under the protection of the Pharaoh. They have all sorts of rights. They wax wealthy and strong, but they remain a population unto itself, rarely mixing with the rest of the Egyptian population. For the first 130 years of their experience in Egypt, they have a royal experience. Everything goes very well for them. However, a new Pharaoh arises, a Pharaoh that knows not Joseph, meaning that he forgot that Joseph saved Egypt and that he purposely sets out to exterminate the Jewish people by enslaving them. The Jews become slaves. They're forced to produce bricks without straw. Their male sons are thrown into the Nile River to be eaten by the crocodiles. Their women are abused. And when the quota of bricks is not fulfilled, Jewish children are taken and mortared into the walls in order to make up for the lost bricks. It's a reign of terror, much as the Holocaust was a reign of terror in our very own time. And the Jewish people have little hope of getting out of this. They are so enslaved that they themselves have a slave mentality. They're unable to mount a proper rebellion and seem doomed to be extinguished in Egypt. And then there arises Moses, who himself was raised in the Egyptian court, who was an adopted son of the Pharaoh, who appears on the scene when he is already 80 years old. And he becomes the Redeemer of Israel. He becomes the person that will mark the end of the era and take the Jewish people out of Egypt and bring them to both physical and spiritual greatness. Thank you for watching. I'm Beryl Wine.
For more on Jewish history, go to JewishHistory.org.